What's up, y'all? Coach T back with another video. I just wanted to talk about something that people don't really talk about. So without further ado, I have seen in my time a lot of people, when talking about God, or they believe but they don't have enough belief, or they have that resentment to God. That's why they can't fully see themselves, kind of being for him. And I see with these people a lot, they are fighting the same thing. I've seen hundreds of people, and I put it into a conglomerate in my head of all the same thing of what they're talking about. And mainly, if you bunch it all together, it is the fact that God doesn't match up to what they want him to be. Now, let's think about this for a second. So, you're not going to believe God because he is not who you want him to be. That's crazy. But let's be for real. Let's be so honest right now. Why would you or anybody worship? Why would anybody follow or have respect for? Let's put it in simple terms. If you looked up to somebody, would you look up to them just because they're appeasing everyone around them? Or would you look up to them because they do what's right regardless of hurting people's feelings? They're going to do what's right and strive for that regardless of the trial, the tribulation, of how hard it is. Why would anybody follow or respect a God that appeases the lives of everybody? Everyone that puts him in a box, what if he just put himself in that box and allowed people to do that? Personally, I wouldn't have respect for that. I couldn't follow somebody like that. And I don't. And we don't. So stop trying to put God in a box. God's not a human being. Yes, he allows suffering. But think of a world without suffering. That's called heaven. We're supposed to work towards that. You don't just get heaven for not doing anything. What? He gave us salvation, yes. He also gives us free will. But it says we have to work back from what Adam and Eve started. It's not necessarily our fault, but we're still at fault. So we have to work back to getting to that realm where there is no pain, no suffering. I believe we could do it, but stop putting God in a box. I love you. Peace.